Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Broncos want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle, it's Wagner. Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Wild. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. Powers through. And runs through another one. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Braswell. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And the extra point was good. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground, it's Sherrod.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Broncos have enough for the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Max going for the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Boise State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going. Want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels. They have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Riles. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball. 100%.
Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Scarlet Knights are on the move.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. The Scarlet Knights are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Firing to the right, complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it here on third and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Didn't let let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. With the run on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. It'll be fourth and goal, and it'll be a tough one. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Johnson wants to throw it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had them.
He's got it on the outside. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield.
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Johnson looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through, and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to...
Looking for a huge play. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is the big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Quick completion to the right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? Gets it out fast. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, second half.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend setter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Hard running there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Johnson wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They get to him as he throws.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws for the tight end. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you need it. You really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback making the pass, getting the first down.
Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how aggressive this head coach is with poor field position and late in a tie game. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught in the backfield, it's Sheffield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught close to the marker, it's Fletcher. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
With the catch, it's Fletcher. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Scarlet Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that will just serve to pad the stats. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.